Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Dogs will kick this deep to get us going.
Good luck.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
Way to start the season.
Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
I mean, that's exactly how you want to start a football game, right? We haven't even
Opening kickoff of the year, bro.
They're in the end zone with the
That's my newest receiver, 98 speed.
Up front to free the return man for that touchdown.
99
Outstanding across the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Damn near sometimes.
PAT makes it 7-0.
I've always been good at kickoff returns, bro. It's
Now
part
the
of it.
kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's got it again. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
It's a rough opening possession. They're now backed up. It's 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Fucking Christ.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Got him. He's sacked.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior at that Georgia defensive line.
Quick spin on the run.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. Get him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it. Right?
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. So
yeah, you ain't even going to run my offense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
One's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Hits into space at the 50. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Here comes the point after attempt. Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Trying to extend the play. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll lost it to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Here's the handoff. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 7, Georgia 6.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds after a huge gain on the play, but it was a flag down, so we'll have to check that out. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Looking for 6, and he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
With the PAT, they stretch the lead to 14-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job.
My linebackers are all
Sometimes it's
fast.
a tight end or maybe the
All
H-back.
of them.
But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
We went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. But boy, he gave him a chance.
Is it deep?
Bulldogs will have to kick it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make
So I got
something
speed
of
this
that
year. I
result.
had like speed the whole time I was at Oregon. I had speed this year. And I plan to utilize it.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch it.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
I actually got a fucking kicker this year too.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25.
Why you say that?
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Spins away from defenders. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
He's been trying to play this bullshit over this play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires this one deep middle. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, it's an
That
incompletion
motherfucker
here.
was open,
I
bro.
think this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on
That's a
any deep
good
throws
question.
later
He
in this
had that.
game.
That should have been interesting.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And here's the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for.
Ooh, I was gonna go
Go
get it.
down the ball just inside the 35. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. And the pass is
fucking in, bro.
intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Defense is coming after him. And
I mean, you had that deal, right?
It's a sack for the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he fires the football to the right side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete.
It's twice,
Fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh,
I would
my
bench
gosh,
that
would you
motherfucker,
love
boy.
to
I'm
have
not
that
even
one
playing.
back? Open receiver
I'm debating on
downfield.
benching mine.
Misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Oregon. Big impact play by the special teams. A special teams touchdown. Potential momentum-changing play in this game.
It's just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The Gunners
I
were
have two
flying down.
receivers
He's
sitting
able
there.
to avoid.
Yeah, I think I'm about to make a change at QB. That's two. That's two for sure. Two wide open downfield that
Up a
should have
couple
both been
blocks,
touchdowns.
and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield.
It's blocked. Still a live ball here.
There's your missed extra point.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
That one
My
bounces
special
through the
teams
end
got
zone,
towards
so
your
it'll start
offense.
at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
No.
And the pass is dropped.
Trying to
Would
pick-
have been
he's
a
trying-
big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
He's my second. Well, they typically don't have that much
Offense
of
lines
a
up for a
fucking.
second down play off the incompletion. Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw
He's
here
through
out of
him
the
open.
flat to the right.
He was not
The
open.
offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for their nice game.
Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Is he throwing
You
the
know,
corner
the
or
game
the
often
comeback?
comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first
I don't know
down.
why you didn't get the flag there.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Dogs will crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw.
Nope.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
All right.
The offense comes back out there. Not much
That's the
time
freshman.
left.
That's the
Perhaps
two
just time for
freshman
a couple
QBs. What
plays
can he
before
do
the
with
half.
the last?
Scanning the field. It's Park. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Nope.
He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way.
That's the receiver that's got
Touchdown,
98 speed.
Ducks.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
The only crazy thing is the other guy that's got 97 speed, he don't even start.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer.
He just does punt and kick returns.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Georgia 6.
And the Ducks will kick this away to start the second half.
Hey, I got a fucking killer schedule to start the season. I got U, then I got Oklahoma, I have Oregon State, CPU, and then I think I've got Michigan, and then I got
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Rifles this football to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal.
oh shit.
Chris, they
What the
actually call
fuck was
play
that,
goes
bro?
in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes.
I'm getting my running back in the end zone.
Back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short
That's the
field,
fastest
quick
man on the
touchdown.
field
Yeah,
right
you
there.
get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He got a major fucking boost in training results. He had
Easy
90
as good as they
4
build on
speed,
this big
92
lead.
excel, and they fucking he got a boost to 99 speed, 98
Here's the
excel.
kickoff team. Let's see if
And
they
I was
give
like,
the return
he's
opportunity
not
to
even
bring
my
this back.
highest rated. So if he doesn't enter the draft, he's gonna be a fucking crazy monster next year.
And that one will bounce out of the
If we
back
get to
of the
do
end
that,
zone.
if we get to do
Start
next
at
year.
the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And here comes a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the
Are
interception.
you lobbing him, or are you
That's back-to-back
are you
drives
bulleting
now
him?
that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to
Did you high
regroup
throw
on the
it?
sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and
Did you high
formations,
throw it?
try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
First down
Yeah.
here for this offense.
When you
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try to run it with the option.
oh,
Oh,
get
a
the ball.
fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense recovers the fumble.
You motherfucker.
Touchdown, Dogs. Defense adds 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead, he took it all the way to the end zone.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
You're trying to guard the back of the
Great
end
job here
zone
by
left
the
side.
defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the
I seen
two-point
that.
try.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
You just keep kicking it to this guy.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
What your view is? No, it's set the same as it is on offense. But
And a powerful Ducks offense retakes
I do that when I play road before.
They'll run it here. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. And the beatdown continues.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller
outside of one play, you shut them down until they
group formation and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff
Figure
teams
out
come on
your
the
team.
field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
That's the wrong DB to pick on. He's my number 2, but I look at him as my number 1. That dude's had like 6 picks since the last 2 games of the season last year.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This defense just hasn't had many answers to this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Yeah, 3 people fucking watching this game.
To throw, it's Park. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That short completion sets up a third down play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris,
I
as you
got
know, the
an easy
reason
pass
this team
on it,
has
but if
such
they're
a
running
nice
him every
lead
game
is the
getting
day
shit.
that this guy has had running the football, but that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle.
Once you're down by 17, you can go for it wherever.
Running the wrong route, the quarterback not being
And you're
accurate,
past the 50.
the offensive line not doing their
And you're
job.
past the 50
It's been a
by a
collective
yard,
effort, and it's a
so.
big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Hit as he released it. And he
I can't
finds his
believe you
target.
made that
He has
throw.
the first.
You can make that throw, but you can't make that. You can't make that wheel on it. You can make that throw. Yeah, but you couldn't make the wheel route that was wide open.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down
But
play.
you can make that. Like
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take off here. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Oh, that was good.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he
That
runs
was
it
good.
into the
You
end
got
zone.
me.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle, and the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what.
No, I just blitzed everybody but 2 people.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
You want to replay it? We can replay it. I don't give a shit. I replay it from scratch. I ain't got shit.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you beat me pretty good, so I mean, it almost would feel, I don't know, unfair if I was to get lucky or something. 'Cause you know how this game can be.
Do what?
Because I mean, you did just starch me, so I mean, if you want to replay it, man, we can replay it. It's fine with me. But
I'll replay it. I don't care. I ain't got shit else to do.
we could play COD.
It don't matter. If you want
But
to
I
play
mean,
COD.
hey, if I'll replay it, I don't really care, bro. I'll replay if you want to replay.
I don't care. Just waiting on you to make up what you want to do. I don't care. If you just want to give me the force win, I'll take the force win. If you want to replay it, I'll replay it.
You can have the force win, dog. I mean, shoot, I would honestly feel kind of bad if I was to get lucky or this game was to do something stupid. Because I mean, you boat raced me.
Alright.
I'm about to figure out what I'm gonna do with the quarterback.